Hantavirus explained. Should you be worried about this deadly virus? Symptoms, prevention, and natural home care. Ever cleaned out an old shed or garage, then started coughing days later? What if I told you that might be more than just dust? It could be hantavirus, a rare but deadly virus from innocent-looking mice that can literally shut down your lungs in days. In this video, we'll break down what hantavirus really is, how it kills, the key symptoms you must never ignore, how to protect yourself, and even natural ways to support your body if you're exposed. So smash that like button, subscribe to Diseases War, because this could be the most important health video you watch all year. What exactly is hantavirus? Okay, so what is this scary-sounding virus? Hantavirus is not new. It's a family of viruses carried primarily by rodents, mostly deer mice in the US, but also cotton rats, rice rats, and white-footed mice. When these infected mice poop, pee, or shed saliva, the virus gets into the environment. And when humans come along, sweeping floors, moving old boxes, stirring up dust, they can breathe in tiny particles containing the virus. Unlike COVID or the flu, it doesn't spread from person to person through casual contact. You get it from environments contaminated by infected rodents. How does hantavirus actually kill you? This is where it gets terrifying. When the virus enters your lungs, it triggers your immune system to go into overdrive. Your blood vessels start leaking fluid into your lungs, essentially drowning you from the inside. Your oxygen levels drop. Your heart has to pump harder and harder, trying to get enough oxygen everywhere. This condition is called hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, or HPS, and it's the main reason why hantavirus infections are so deadly. Some people can go from perfectly healthy to fighting for air on a ventilator in just 24 to 48 hours. The early symptoms you should never ignore. One of the scariest things? In the beginning, it looks like any other viral illness. Here's how it typically progresses. Days 1 through 4, fever, headache. Muscle aches often in thighs, hips, back, chills, nausea, or vomiting. Feeling tired for no reason. Days 5 through 10, sudden shortness of breath. Dry cough that rapidly worsens chest tightness or feeling like you can't catch your breath. Heart racing. In severe cases, the person literally gasps for air. If you ever feel like that after cleaning an old building, camping, or being in mouse-infested areas, get to a hospital immediately. Time is critical. The earlier you get oxygen support or intensive care, the better your chances. Should you be worried? Now you might be thinking, whoa, do I need to panic every time I see a mouse? The answer is no. But you should be cautious. Hantavirus infections are still rare. In the US, there have been only around 800 cases reported since it was first identified in 1993. But here's the catch. It's deadly. There's no vaccine. There's no specific antiviral treatment, and it's often misdiagnosed in the early stages. That means your best defense is prevention. How to prevent hantavirus. Protect yourself and your family. Alright, here's the most valuable part of this video. If you live in a rural area, have a cabin, barn, or garage that sits for months without use, or if you camp or hike, you need to be smart. Seal up your home. Block holes or gaps in doors, walls, pipes, or around windows to keep mice out. Clean up mouse droppings the right way. Never sweep or vacuum fresh droppings. Spray them first with a disinfectant or a bleach solution, 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Let it sit 5 minutes, then use a paper towel and throw it out. Wear gloves and a mask if cleaning heavy infestations. An N95 respirator is best if you're disturbing old nests or lots of droppings. Air out cabins, sheds, garages for at least 30 minutes before cleaning. Store food in rodent-proof containers. Keep grass and brush trimmed around your home. Mice love tall weeds close to structures. Natural home support. Can herbal remedies help? Now, let's be 100% clear. If you have serious symptoms, you need a hospital. Period. Natural remedies can't replace oxygen or ICU care. But for mild viral load, or to support your immune system after possible exposure, certain herbs and teas have shown promising antiviral properties. Here are some you can safely incorporate at home. 10 powerful herbal teas to support immunity and viral defense. Important, these do not cure hantavirus. They support your general immune health, reducing inflammation and viral replication. 1 green tea rich in EGCG, a compound shown to inhibit many viruses. Also anti-inflammatory and supports lung tissue healing. 2 licorice root tea, contains glycyrrhizin, studied for antiviral effects. Helps soothe respiratory tract, not for long-term use or in people with high BP. 3 elderberry tea, boosts immune cytokines. Used traditionally against flu-like viruses. 4 ginger tea, reduces inflammation, eases nausea, and supports respiratory function. 5 thyme tea, antimicrobial, breaks up mucus, supports lung health. 6 turmeric tea with black pepper. Curcumin reduces lung inflammation, helps modulate immune response. 7 oregano tea, contains carvacrol and thymol, powerful natural antivirals. 8 astragalus root, tea, traditional Chinese medicine herb that supports lung qi and immunity. 9 holy basil, tulsi, tea, adaptogen, lowers stress, which weakens immunity. Mild antimicrobial. 10 rosemary tea, contains rosmarinic acid, reduces lung inflammation, and has mild antiviral effects. Other natural supportive tips. Stay well hydrated. Rest as much as possible. Eat zinc and vitamin C rich foods. Pumpkin seeds, citrus, bell peppers. Use steam inhalation with eucalyptus to keep airways clear. When to drop everything and go to the hospital. Remember, these teas are for general support, not treatment. If you experience sudden shortness of breath, rapid heart rate, blue lips or fingers, confusion or severe fatigue, go to the ER immediately. Don't wait. Early ICU care saves lives. Why cases might rise in the future. Here's something most people don't realize. As more forests are cleared for homes and farmland, humans are pushing deeper into wildlife habitats. That means more interactions with rodents that naturally carry viruses like hantavirus. Climate change also plays a role. Warmer winters mean rodent populations explode, and more rodents mean higher chances of virus spread into human spaces. So this isn't just about rural cabins anymore. Suburban homes on old farmland, even parks near woods, could be future hotspots. The good news? Knowing how the virus spreads means you can stay ahead of the curve and protect your family simply by being smart about cleaning and sealing up your environment. The big takeaway. So let's wrap this up. Hantavirus is rare but deadly. It comes from inhaling particles from infected rodent droppings, not from people. There's no vaccine, no direct cure, so prevention is everything. Keep mice out of your living spaces, clean droppings safely, support your immune system with powerful herbs, and never ignore early symptoms. Call to action. If you found this video eye-opening, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who lives in rural areas, camps, or has old sheds. Comment below. Had you ever heard of hantavirus before? Are you worried? Have you tried any of these herbal teas? And don't forget to subscribe to Diseases War for more science-backed health content that could literally save your life. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.